welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies.
Star Station LO868. You need the Eye?
哦，探查之眼好漂亮，它这个结构。
Seals are good, air pressure good, and we're done.
弗拉德米尔，我来了。你好。
We got a rook on deck.
菜
Good to
鸟
see，Constellation getting some fresh blood.
只有我一个人健身的，这胳膊练得不错。
Gotta pass the hours on the star station somehow.
是一直都挺有
And the
好处
iron's
的。
always been good to me.
Just don't challenge him to an arm wrestling competition.
好的。
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye.
侦探之眼踩盘子，又是海盗的黑话。
That one's all on me. The eye is the nickname for the star station. Think of it as
踩盘子吗？
one big telescope.
沉迷某件事情，然后忘记时间，还挺正常
Always
的。
preferred working alone, even around people I like. But we're all working together
独老。
on this one. No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
风之海，
No matter how good the scan, it's still just peeking at light, and she only has one speed.
Ultimately, we're not looking at a planet. We're looking at the radiation coming off a planet. And that takes years to get here.
Lot of interstellar bodies in the way, too. All that noise makes squaring the circle harder. Only going to be able to give you so many at once.
好的，明白了。
You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but
安德
Andreja,
利亚，
it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old
还没回来
man
吗？他
act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
安德烈亚是谁？
Another rook in Constellation who's making a name for herself.
另外一个菜鸟。
Likes to be on her own. I can relate, so I try to look out for her more than most.
我会留意安德利亚的。
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map.
好的，
Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes.
是的。
Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
你怎么加入群星组织的？
Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation?
听
The
过、读
original
过、还
treaty
看过
that。gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair, like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent the labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission.
你经常去陋室吗？
I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most
还挺孤
days,
单的哦。
and the eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often.
哈哈，沃尔特会
Can't
调
let
酒
Walter
啊，
be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget
而且
what
调
a
的不是
good
很好。
drink tastes like.
研究神器一定是个全职工作。
That's why I missed your little welcome
原来
party.
你也会在迎新
Got
派对
caught
上
up。plotting all the data the eye can give us. Wouldn't mind the helper's hand though. Could speed the process along. Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to sift through. Maybe help to find the anomalous bits. And Constellation can slide a credit or two your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right?
我该如何获得这种扫描结
When
果
you're orbiting a planet, your ship's scanners can pick up all sorts of information. Signs of life, resources, structures where they shouldn't be. It all gets downloaded into data you can hand over to anyone who's interested. And Constellation is always more interested than most.
好，
Then we're hand in hand in agreement. Now get out there and burn
好的。
some helium.
所以你是从深红舰队退休的，我都不知道有这回事儿。
Usually doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on. But if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away. Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
好的。嗯，海盗抢夺者。哎，哎呀，掉下来了！等一下，等一下。哎呦，哎呦，好痛啊！嗯，没事，这里有我，我来了。你好。开开门，尿尿尿尿，哎，别跑啊！哎呦，人好多，等一下，哎呦，等一下，哎，歪了，哟，你在这儿，哇，这人还挺多。等一下，干嘛了？哎，好，还有人吗？哎，呦，痛，走，哎，你好，还有人吗？哦，你，哦呦，好痛！哦，哎，哦呦，开始燃起来了，好烫！往里面走。哦，看到了，这熟悉的布局。哦，又来喽！哇哦
Let's see what's on this ball.
好大的灰呀！这能见度好低呀，全是土。哎，哎呦，硌脚了。废弃矿井，外面没人儿。好大的灰。
This cave reminds me of the first one I ever explored near Pavonis Mons on Mars.
哇！都冒火花了，我的妈！你好。哎，
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
我是群星的人。
Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked
实在
in.
太久了。
I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja. Vladimir and I were worried.
You are the newest member, yes?
啊哈，
Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
大家都在担心你呢。
I suppose. And yet you are here. Instead of checking up on Barrett
巴雷特已经找到
or
了
Noel. We
Novel 还
waste
好。
time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
好的。
Let us talk more once our mission is
哎，
complete.
好，好，您说是就是，哇， 这个瓦鲁狂徒
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
下面打得好热闹，走。哟，这人还挺多，还挺深哦，这个地方。哦，敌人，我来喽！哎呦，好多人！哎，我扔错误了。哎，等一下，你别跑。这洞穴他们挖的还挺深的。哎呦，这怎么又有卡脚的东西？啊，你好。任务这洞穴都找差不多，从这边下去。我怎么卡这个石头上了？哎，这怎么老有卡脚的呀？你好。哎，这边好多人呢，从这边下去。哟，你好呀！哎呀，终于下来了，地儿够深的。哟，好黑啊！开个灯。又来了！节奏有点变化。
You're back.
啊，
You
我
did not
醒了。
respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who
不一定。
touches it a vision?
我还是不太能理解这些幻象。
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
当时的情况不是你就是他。
It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical
我以
outlook,
前
not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is?
我是矿工。
Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless,
做石炉吗？
interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences
挺好。
with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to
好的。
Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first
瓦
time
鲁
that
狂徒。
Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an
你喜欢一个
assignment
人
on
行
my
动
own.
是吧？
I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
瓦鲁狂徒。
You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have
知道
not
瓦
heard
鲁
of
家
them.
族。
They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that
狂热
the
信徒
galaxy
啊。
must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return. So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor.
他们以前追杀过你？
Yes, it would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An
是的，是他们的
inability to
问
see
题。
anything other than the path which they have created for themselves.
好，那保守，
Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you.
不客气。
That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can.
好的。
You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
那你怎么回去？
I have my own way back. Go on
行。
without me.
Just as we left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so meticulously clean.
哦，你回来的好快啊，宝贝。
Why? Was there concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
冷静，
No,
他们只是担
of
心
course
你。
not. We thought you might be hurt.
哟，
Oh,
穿模了。
then thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they?
是的，可能在任何
Embedded
地
in a
方。
rock
or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
你在这查哪些线索？
A couple of scans from the eye. But it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh?
这些神器真的非同寻常。
I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes, wondering what it all means. Maybe that's how our ancestors felt when they were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
哦不，我不会在你们两个之间选站边。
Neutrality in a debate? I guess your side forfeits.
How can you forfeit if you don't even take a side? You're getting rusty with your comebacks, Mateo.
Playing it safe, eh? I don't blame you.
是这样的。
Getting mired in a debate with Mateo and Noel can be an all-day affair.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this
Yeah.
whole conversation. This should be about you and Andrasia celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you
不
for
用
your help.
谢。走吧，我很乐意和你去旅行。
I have no objections. Let us see what else we can find out there.
Noel, pulling
Yo,
some
Vladimir.
interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
好，来喽。
Roger that, Vladimir. She's on her way.
Got your ping loud as a bell. Eyes ready to let you aboard.
来了。
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts,
记得。
it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
来吧，告诉我位置吧。
Alright, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot.
徒步探
Put
索
your。scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
所以为了找到这玩意儿，我要搜索整个星球。
No, just need to follow your scanner to the real destination. Might be a boot's journey, but that's the explorer's lot sometimes.
懂了，
And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source
希
of
望
it
如
all.
此。哇，风景不错。打开手持扫描仪，并在你的视野中寻找扭曲的现象，追踪扭曲的来源。以扫描可以探索的。
What does your scanner reveal?
重力异常点。哦。哇哦！哇，好帅！ 神殿爱塔。
This is what we've been looking for. Is this? I do not have words.
是的，我也形容不出来。哇哦，好漂亮！哦，门在这里。哇哦，哇哦，它会自己打开哎。哇，好高科技的感觉。神殿爱塔。哦，哇哦，哇哦，手柄在震，我的手柄在震。向上外飘，必向下飘。哦。
Those rings, are they moving? They seem to react to us.
是的。哦。是什么？这是什么？哇！哇！光。哦，转快了。
That has done it. Look. The center of the ring
Oh.
beckons.
Oh my god. Oh my god. 要我进去？哦。哇哦！这是什么？哎，这是什么？有装备能力，我有能力了。
Are you all right? We need to get you back to the lodge.
我不知道，我突然来到这儿了。选择顶部，打开能力。哦，我有一个能力，哇哦！反重力场，产生一个局部的超低重力场，一睹行星的真正力量。7座未发现的神殿。
What goes on here? Right under the United
那确实是很
Colony's
大的动
collective
静。
nodes.
我回来了。
Crix's bones. Look at you.
Hello.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
哦，好。
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
拉迪他赋予我能力。
What in the blackest sea are you going on about? What did it do to you?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces
我
to
不
it?
介意啊。哦，
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird
是的。
weird.
那是那个神殿，这是它的影响。
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All
相互
connected.
关联。
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional
是
information.
的，需要更多信息。
Can we find more of them?
我估计应该是
Already
有很
picked one
多
up。from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
你认为每一样神器都对应着一座神殿？
It's a strong theory. Couldn't find that planetary anomaly without the data from the artifact. We'll need one to find the other.
我能直接搜索所有这种星球吗？
You'd still need to cross-reference the artifacts we have with the data from the eye to pinpoint the source.
只用我们现有的神器找到所有神殿。
Not all at once. You'll need to take the home voyage after you found each one. Should hopefully have more potentials for you then.
我会跟进你发现另外一个异常点，但愿它又是一个神殿。
Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow.
确实是指引我了一
Plenty
个
to
方
think
向。
about. Anyway, catch a smile out there.
好的，
I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
探索更多的神殿。
This is all exciting, but
彼方
really a
之
lot
地
of，pressure on us, isn't there?
Ever since I got here,
We have to
this
get
has felt
right.
like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that
金
way
钱
for
万
you
能
too.。
Oh, sorry. Was just doing some math in my head. Trade the gaps with you.
对超能力听着还挺棒的，不是吗？
Stretches the mind to the far ends. Not sure neat is the word. Heart-stopping might be closer to the mark.
我希望你不是想说这会是件坏事。
More saying we don't know. And
那确实
that you'll be the first to
遭殃
lose
的第一个是
ignorance is
我。
blessing if it's bad. Anyway, we'll be with you as we all
好的。
figure what this means. Artifacts sure keep being a
确实是
showboat
各
of
种惊喜。
surprises. Raise the thoughts with you later.
拜拜。